This is Your Tech Report.
For gadget news and reviews,
click to yourtechreport.com.
Okay, now, Mark, I'm all excited. You can hear my voice sort of stuttering here. When I get excited about a product or a new category segment, I tend to stutter and get excited like anyone else. And, you know, believe it or not, I actually think I found this product originally on Twitter. When I was surfing on Twitter, and then I went online to discover more about the company. And here's the thing. On this show, Mark, we have covered a lot of gadget bags. Am I right? You know, companies like Book and other companies that make bags meant for people that, you know, are schlepping around laptops and tablets and smartphones. This is an area that we have covered. But we always get questions about travel technology. And the one thing I've never seen before is actually a smart piece of luggage. We've seen gadget bags, but not a modern piece of luggage designed for the modern traveler who has smart devices and is looking for something that can take them around, right?
Now, listen, when you introduced me to this company, I instantly went online. I looked at some of the videos of the products, which I love doing, and I was absolutely blown away because it's not always about organization. It's also about the technology that they put into the bag. And I'm not talking about things that necessarily are powered by batteries. I'm talking about features that really stand out.
The intelligent design. Well, the company is called Genius Pack. And right now, we are on the phone with the company's founder, all giddy about it, Alfred Chehebar. Alfred, thank you so much for coming on the show today to talk about the company.
Thank you very much, Mitchell. I appreciate it. It's really an honor to be on this segment here with you guys. And thank you for the kind words and the kind introduction.
I've always found, Alfred, and tell me what you think about this. I've always found that, you know, the best products are created by people, or the best products are designed by people who saw a need for these products themselves. So clearly, on your team, you must have people that are travelers that have been traveling with different types of luggage before and created almost like a wish list of, don't you wish your 22-inch carry-on had this, and this? Because I went down the list, and I'll let you talk about that in particular, the 22-inch carry-on spinner. You went down a laundry list, no pun intended, of feature sets, and you nailed it. This has everything a modern traveler could possibly need.
Right. So more about the company is my wife and I were preparing for our honeymoon, and we were getting ready to, you know, gear up on a new luggage set for our family, and we noticed that in the marketplace there wasn't any products that excited us. You know, there were different brands, there were different quality levels, there were different endurance, but you couldn't really find any luggage that served an extreme level of functionality and organization. And so that created the immediate need for this product line in marketplace. And then we conducted focus groups with successful business travelers and entrepreneurs, mostly in New York, and we asked them what they liked and disliked most about their luggage. And we went, and it was our job to create a solution towards each one of the nuisances that they came across with their luggage. Like, you know, many people told us that they have a very difficult time dealing with their laundry within the luggage. So we then went and created a solution, which is our laundry compression technology, which allows travelers to compress their laundry contents within the suitcase through an integrated air valve. And that is included in our Genius Pack 22-inch carry-on, like you were mentioning before. And so, but today, people are really trying to cram in as much as they can in their carry-on because they're not checking in bags. People want to pack lighter. They want to see more when they travel, and they don't want to pay these increasing baggage fees that airlines are pushing on. So we put all of our emphasis and all of our focus and all of our efforts towards creating the best carry-on product that we can imagine. And then it comes with integrated rechargers, so you can recharge your smartphone directly from the luggage. It also has an engineered interior panel with designated category compartments, so you don't have to think what goes where. One of the biggest burdens about packing is people don't know where to start. They don't know, how to lay it out. They spend literally hours planning to pack for a specific trip, where here, as a manufacturer of the product, we did all the thinking for them. All they have to do is open up the bag and follow the packing guide.
I think this is why I was so taken by the product, because it really is. I think when people think of smart technology, like Mark said, they think of gadgetry. Now, you guys do have some fantastic gadgetry. You have an add-on charger that you could put in to charge your smart devices, a speaker so people can play music. But you talked about the laundry compression technology. Now, I know I sound silly getting excited about laundry compression technology, but it's very cool. You design the bag in such a way that when travelers are done wearing their clothes, they put them in, their laundry never actually has to touch anything else in their bag, and then the user can simply roll up this bag, and as they're rolling up the interior bag, the air is just pushed out through this valve, right?
Right. So basically everyone in their hotel room, they're always scouting the entire room to find as many plastic bags as possible so they can store the dirty laundry. And then they're trying to jam it within the suitcase, and for some reason the same contents that they came in with no longer fit in the same luggage with all of the same contents that you brought. So what we created here is the laundry compression technology with an integrated air valve which can press all of the unclean laundry contents through the wall of the bag. And then later, like you mentioned, it's totally removable. So A, it never touches any of your clean clothes or any of your other contents within the bag. And B, you can just remove the entire bag so you never even have to come in contact with it. You just take it straight to the laundromat to be cleaned.
A couple of the other features that really kind of that tickled me were a built-in pop-out umbrella. Quite honestly, I would probably forget that it's even in the bag until I need it. And it's one of those things that, like, of course I need an umbrella, especially when you're traveling light and you're traveling for business. It's awesome. Organization, you have a packing checklist right there built in to the actual suitcase itself, let alone these different compartments that are designated for specific things like chargers, like your toiletries, and they all kind of stick to the outside of the suitcase. Now, at the end of the day, this is a fully functional spinning suitcase that is your maximum carry-on that is extremely light. So how do you do this all and keep this bag so light?
Right. So really our biggest challenge was throwing in all of these features and then also maintaining the practicality and the convenience that of the standard features that people look for in a carry-on bag. So obviously if we put all these unique functionalities and all these unique features and then it came out to like 20 pounds, that's just too heavy. People won't appreciate and make that balance to purchase such a product, but if it comes with all that weight. And then also we had to make sure that the wheels are endurable enough and make sure that, the handles and everything are quality and tested in the marketplace to make sure that, this can be the best luggage greater than any other product on the market, plus all of these additional cool features that come with the product. And it's funny that you mentioned about the umbrella. That actually came from a question that I asked Mr. Eddie Batesh from Sarah Max Apparel Group. I asked him what one of his most bothering experiences was when he was traveling, and he mentioned he came out of the airport one time and he started raining on him while he was trying to hail a cab, and he was just mentioning that it was a very, very a terrible experience for him. So we were thinking what kind of solution can possibly come up with that. We discovered that we later on will integrate a mini micro travel umbrella into the top panel of the bag. So if it starts raining, you just pop out this little umbrella from the top panel.
Now, you know what? I would be amiss if I didn't mention some of the other products that your company does create as well, because you have great travel backpacks, you have iPad sleeves, sport duffels, overnight bags, commuter laptop bags. I mean, did this just start in the luggage? Where did the company start with?
So we started primarily with the carry-on product.
Okay.
We also built a family of related luggage products around that. But really, our goal was to add a lot of value in all of the products that we were introducing. So we wouldn't just come out with a duffel bag or with a briefcase just to fill the line, but we wanted to fill the need within the organizational components and the DNA of the brand to make sure everything is consistent. So for instance, we have this product called our Genius Pack High Altitude Flight Bag, which is also available on our website, geniuspack.com, which wraps around the airplane tray in front of you, of the seat in front of you. So you don't have to access the overhead bin during the flight or go under the seat in front of you. Anything that you want to access during the flight goes in this pack. And which I love about, personally, what I love about this product most is that if I'm on a long flight, I don't want to keep my pockets filled. I have sometimes I have change.
Yeah.
I have my smartphone, I have my wallet. I'm not putting that on my carry-on bag on the overhead bin. So it's a little annoying to keep that in your pocket. Here what I do is I just unload my pockets completely, and I store it all in this high-altitude flight bag, which is accessible from the seat right in front of me, which is a very cool product. We also have a our Entrepreneur briefcase, which has a bunch of compartments for each category that you're packing, such as your pens, your business cards. You can also recharge your smartphone directly from the briefcase, and it has this padded laptop compartment. So again, all of the products we created were to fill a purpose and to fill a need, and to also stay consistent with our brand's message, was to introduce extreme functionality throughout all of our products.
Two other products I wanted to mention. There was a tie case, which is again ingenious. $28. You can store your ties, but also the portable workstation, which is basically a laptop stand, I guess, that you pop over your travel bag, and you can pop your laptop up and start working no matter where you're sitting. All really, really, really cool things that fill an absolute need for when I am traveling.
Hey, Alfred, we know you have a ton of products, and we're going to be, in the next 2 episodes, we will be reviewing the Genius Pack 22-inch carry-on spinner, so we want everyone to make sure they come back and listen to that. And Alfred, the biggest compliment I can give you, aside from the fact that we love your company and what you're doing, is you've created a big issue with Mark and myself fighting over who gets to review what. So these are the great problems to have in life, and we really appreciate you coming on, and I hope that you will come back on the show with us in the future to talk about more products as Genius Pack releases them.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed this interview here with you guys.
And we enjoyed it, too. And if you want to check out the Genius Pack stuff, you can go to geniuspack.com. They have the luggage, Mitchell. They have the accessories. Lots of really, really cool stuff. My God, this was a packed show. 2 interviews, the luggage. We spoke about Project Cars. I want to thank everybody for being on the show this week. Lots and lots of fun.
You know what you really just did there? We're talking about Genius Pack, and you said it was a really packed show. That was really clever. I
didn't even think about that. Look at how you make me seem better than I am. Thank you for joining us this wonderful week on Your Tech Report at Your Tech Report on Twitter, Facebook.com/Your Tech Report, and of course the pages at YourTechReport.com. On behalf of Mitchell Whitfield, I am Mark Aflalo. Hopefully my voice will be back next week along with Mitchell and myself. Thanks.
You've been tuned in to Your Tech Report. Join us again next week for another edition. And be sure to follow Your Tech Report online. Email us, contact@YourTechReport.com. Follow us on Twitter @Your Tech Report. Like us on Facebook.com/Your Tech Report for the latest in breaking tech news and reviews. YourTechReport.com.